Hi everybody, I'm Jennifer Bryant on the Riverwalk in Bradenton. I'm joined by one of our instructors, Christine. She's on the guide dog team. This is Rock. He is in training.
Yes.
And we have a fun day planned.
We do.
So tell me what we're doing.
So today we are going to get these dogs on a ferry boat.
Okay.
It's important for us to get the dogs out in different exposures, different environments for many reasons.
Okay.
This might be something they do when we place them with their handler. We want to expose them to different sights, sounds, smells.
Okay.
You know, the ramp might be a little bumpy, or just the boat
boat
itself.
itself, yeah.
So it's really good for them, and it's good for us to see how they're going to handle different situations.
Okay, because I know you've done training on buses. Obviously, they travel in the vans with you guys when you're cruising around town. So this is a different experience, really.
It
And
is.
I would imagine even the underfootings are going to be different for them, right?
Yes, absolutely. We don't know what they look like. Ramps tend to be metal,
Okay.
which might have a different look to them. The dogs might be unsure about it. So that's good information for us to know, and a good training opportunity to make them comfortable in those situations.
Okay, and do you know if Rock's been on a boat before?
I have no idea.
All right, how long has he been in the program?
He is in phase 3, so he is
Okay.
considered class ready.
Class
He's
ready.
learned all his advanced skills. Yep.
Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna take him and several of his friends
Yes.
on a ferry boat. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. So here we go.
Rock, forward.
Okay, so now we're gonna make our way to the Gulf Island Ferry, and tell me what's significant about where he's standing versus where you're standing.
So we teach all of our dogs to shoreline on the left side.
Okay.
Shorelining gives them a clear path of travel, so they're not just wandering in an ambiguous space. But
Okay.
it also puts the handler safely in the middle of the sidewalk. And this is important in this situation because I do not want to go swimming today.
All right, and I mean, there's no railing there either, so that's significant in itself that he's comfortable just walking on this dock that we're on.
Exactly, and that is important for us to expose them to different situations such as this, where there is a drop off, and make sure that they're comfortable with it. And clearly he is comfortable
Oh
with
yes,
this.
he's a professional, you can just tell. Okay, so Megan's walking backwards right now with the camera, so let's make sure she doesn't fall in. And we got a high tide, so there's not a big step here.
Nope.
So he
Right.
do you have to tell him to go? How does this work when you're boarding a boat with a
So
dog?
what I'm going to do is, because there is a change in the footing, I need to make sure that I am safe getting on. So he's going to stop at this doorway.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell him to find the door when I send him forward, and he should stop perfectly right there.
So-
Rock forward, find the door. So he stops here. I'm going to search my space and get my bearings so I know, so I can safely
Okay.
board on. So good boy. I am going to give him a treat for this because this is something new. Rock. And he did a good job. He kept us safe.
All right.
Good boy. Forward. Good boy.
So now we're on a boat and you can feel the water. It's moving a little bit. He seems fine with it.
Yep. Halt. Good boy.
Okay. So now I think the other dogs are going to board. Talk me through what's going on with these other dogs as they
Okay,
board.
so as you can see, Marcel brought Lynn straight to that same threshold, and then when she found it safe, she sent him forward.
Okay.
And he's ignoring all these people as well, and he's keeping her safe. You can tell that the dogs are not running them too close to the railing. They're not running them into anything. It is kind of a tight space getting
Yeah.
on. So dogs learn how much space they take up with the handler,
Okay.
and they'll look to the sides and also above if there were anything hanging down.
So they're accounting for the person's space as well as their space.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So how'd they do?
They did great. No one fell in the water. No one got injured.
Awesome. All right. So I guess next we go for a ride. The end of the A-block in this story. Not the breaking news. So we made it?
We made it. He did
And-
great. He slept the whole way.
Did he?
Yes,
Okay.
he was very relaxed, which is good.
Okay,
It's what we
good.
want to see.
And so there's this is going to be a little challenging because there's a drop to get off. So
Yes.
how's he going to show you how to, just walk me through it.
Okay, so his job is to keep me safe. So I'll send him forward, and then he should stop at any hazards.
Okay.
So this drop off is a hazard. So he's going to stop here. When he stops, it's my job as part of this team to figure out why. So I'm going to
Okay.
search in front of me, and I've realized there's a drop off.
Okay.
I don't know what's beyond that, right? So I might ask, sir, how do I get off this?
Okay.
We do have a step over here for you,
Perfect.
and there's a rail here you can put your hand on.
Okay.
To steady yourself.
Rock, rock, right, forward. So he stops again.
Okay.
So I'm going to search and find that rail. Now this is not a very good situation for him to effectively guide me off
Right,
of this.
right.
So what I'm going to do is use some of our basic skills. Sit, tell him stay. I'm going to make a long leash because I don't know how far down this is going to go. Stay,
Uh-huh.
rock, stay. So I'm going to make sure that I get down first.
Okay.
I am safe. And then I'm gonna call my dog, Rock, come. Good boy. And we both got off it safely.
Okay.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Wow.
I feel like I'd fall. By myself.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Thank
Got it
you.
all right?
Yep, got it.
You.
Thank you. Okay. And so now we have a ramp, and
Yep.
you're. Is he short? Was it shorelining? Is that the term?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So he's going to shoreline on the left, which again keeps me perfectly safe in the middle. This is a little narrower than the other one that we were on. And this is a slight elevation change, but not one that poses a safety hazard. So
Okay.
he doesn't need to stop at this like he would have to stop at like that drop off or a
Right,
step.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
Rock.
And there's lots of smells here too.
Forward.
So
Yep.
that might be a little
Smells
distracting.
and people.
Yes. Fishing poles.
Good boy. Good boy. So he stopped at the end of our path of travel.
Okay.
And now it's my decision which direction we go.
Okay.
So we going left?
Sure.
All right. Rock, forward.
Yeah. Let's. Why don't we make our way
Left.
down the pier so that he has to navigate around the
Okay.
people?
Good boy. So not only is the environment challenging with the people and the smells and the wildlife, but he's never been here before. So that adds another level of excitement for him.
Right.
So when he does a really good job, I'm going to increase that rate of reinforcement so he
Okay.
keeps up the good work. Halt. Good boy. So I just rewarded him for ignoring everything back there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Good job, buddy. Forward.
And that positive reinforcement, that continues all the time, right? Even when they go home with our graduates.
Yes, yes, it absolutely does. We call it their paycheck. So they do the good work for us, so we give them that paycheck. It really becomes a lot of muscle memory, so they don't have to have that high value reward as often.
Okay.
But they still get rewarded for it, for the work.
Okay, let's stop
Halt.
right here
Good boy.
and let him take it in.
I want to take it in.
Oh,
This is
okay,
beautiful.
so he's doing good then.
He is. He's doing a great job.
Pelicans flying around, all sorts of stuff going on.
Stuff on the ground that he could scavenge.
Yes, and he is, I haven't seen him lick yet.
His head hasn't gone down at all.
My dog would
really good.
never do that. All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope your day is as beautiful as ours is right now. And have a good one, everybody.